Hello, everyone. Kemo. Kemi in the news again. She says she no longer identifies as a Nigerian. Well, good for her. There are people who no longer who were born women who no longer identify as women. There are people who were born men who no longer identify as men. There are people who are born in tribal. So it's okay. It's part of the thing. It's part of life. Whatever you want to identify, that's what. So from now on, we no longer call her Nigerian, whatever. She's just British. Just British. Kemi Badenoch, you. Kemi. Oh, Kuve. The people that used to abuse me, insult me, attack me because of Kemi. I don't now. Even some of them, I see they are even fighting her. Kemi will say all of us. She will send all of us for her ambition. That her prime minister ambition. She will do anything. She needs to throw Nigeria under the bus 1 million times. She will do that. She don't send anybody and she doesn't care. By identity, I'm not really Nigeria, Kemi Badenoch says. It says Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch, I don't know how to pronounce that her name, has said she no longer considers herself Nigerian and has not held a valid Nigerian passport for over 20 years. Speaking on the Rosebud podcast, Badenoch reflected on her identity and background, clarifying that while her heritage is Nigeria, her sense of belonging lies elsewhere. So if her heritage, so why was she the other time now talking about the fact that her children didn't have a Nigerian passport? She chose not to. She even herself has chosen not to have it. So how are her children even going to have it? When she talked about that whole thing, I didn't follow that whole story through because I followed the story, but I didn't follow the constitutional part of it. But I do know that Kemi Badenoch cannot give her husband a Nigerian citizen, but meanwhile her male counterpart who is married to a non-Nigerian can give his wife a Nigerian citizen, which was part of the things that were fought for in the gender bills that were raised, I think 2022, 21, 22, where because part of the things that the injustice of it, if a Nigerian man marries a Nigerian, if a Nigerian man marries a non-Nigerian, he can give her citizenship. But if a Nigerian woman marries a non-Nigerian, she can't give him, citizenship. So even she's telling us that because she was complaining that her children can't have, but she herself hasn't even bothered, to have it. I'm Nigerian through ancestry, by birth, despite not being born there because of my parents. But by identity, I'm not really. Hey, hey, oh my goodness. And he do the quick. That be this one. Did we look like we were looking for Kemi to make her to? Did Nigerians look as if did we look as if we were looking for a Kemi? I'm trying to look for this person, so which I don't give a the I don't. Is it that who sang that song? Oh, it's the song is going in my head, but it's just not coming out. Madam, we are too many to bother about anybody that wants to identify with us or does not want to identify with us. So it is very much okay. All the best. I know the country very well. I have a lot of family there and I'm very interested in what happens there. But home is where my now family is. Badenoch, who was born in London in 1980. So it was even just yesterday, 1980, that they went to go and give birth to her there for that she got the citizenship. That now she's the one denying everybody that citizenship. Badenoch, who was born in London in 1980 and spent much of her childhood in Nigeria and the United States, returned to the UK at age 16 to continue her education amid political and economic instability in Nigeria. She moved in with a friend of her mother's to study for her A-levels. Reflecting on her return to Britain, she said her parents saw the move as necessary. There is no future for you in this country, she recalled them saying, I think the reason that I came back here was actually a very sad one. And the way she has been able to, change her accent, change her everything. Kemo. Badenoch noted that although she was born in the UK, her British citizenship came just before the abolition of birthright citizenship under Margaret Thatcher in 1981. Can you imagine? She was born in 1980. 1981, they abolished that birthright citizenship. And then she is the one, that she's a beneficiary of this kind of thing. She's the one that wants to scrap everything, telling us that the UK is not a hotel, UK is a country, not a tourist destination, not a kini. I don't blame Kemi. I don't blame Kemi at all. What I blame is the Nigerian government that has failed Nigeria repeatedly and made us to be a lot of us to be destitute out there. Stateless are looking for where to belong to. Otherwise, who will be looking for a UK? Who UK citizenship? When her father, Dr. Femi Adegoke, passed away in Nigeria in 2022, Femi had to obtain a visa to visit, which she described as a big fandango. Badenoch, who now leads the Conservative Party, described her current family, which includes her husband, children, and extended relatives, as the core of her identity. Hey, I hope they too they see her as the core of their identity. They see her as one. There was a particular picture that somebody will go and look for that picture and put it in. He said can be disguised as one of them. But babe, they go still tell you where you come from. When push comes to shove, they go tell you go where you come from. When it comes to that, when push comes to shove. Badenoch, who now leads the Conservative Party, described her current family, which includes her husband, children, and extended relatives, as the core of her identity. The Conservative Party is very much part of my family, my extended family, I call it, she said. Oh my goodness, I'm still battling with cold. The cold has really worsened better. It's really so funny and so laughable when you see, the kind of antics that Kemi Badenoch, goes through at every moment. Please, let she sure we free her. Let her also free us. Let her day your day, make her day my day. Say day something. She should day her day. Let us day our day. Say day something. Anywhere you want to belong to, feel free. It's a free word. For me, that's the thing about my life. Anywhere you want to. So she doesn't identify as Nigeria again. So please, everybody beware of it. She doesn't identify as Nigerian. She's British, 100% British, even though it's her parents that have ancestry to Nigeria. So for her, as far as she's concerned, that's it, and that's on period. So please, Biko, you people should give her respect. Remove that Nigeria Kiniko attached to her name. When I was telling you people that woman, by the time she becomes prime minister, it is Nigeria she will use to do example. The things that the people white over there cannot do, so that they will not say racism, she will carry it on her head and do it very well. That they feel say, oh, she's one of us. Aveve kuve.